So to our penultimate final here this afternoon in Qingdao at the Badminton Asia Championships. It's mixed doubles, and you can't get any better than this because these two pairs ranked 1 and 2 in the world. They're the world champions, the #1 seeds Zhang Nan and Zhao Yunlei. Zhao Yunlei back on court, having already taken the women's doubles title. First match of the afternoon, they're up against Chen and Ma Jin. So our umpire from Malaysia. Zhao Yunlei and Zhang Nan, of course, won this title last year, beating their opponents of today in last year's final. Of course, last year's championships played in Qingdao, and that final last year was an absolute thriller. 25-23 in the deciding game. Zhang Nan and Zhao Yunlei having to save a match point before they took the title. 22 years of age from Beijing. Zhang Nan, his partner, Zhao Yunlei, 25. 3 medals at the Asian Games of 2010, 2 golds, women's doubles and women's team, and silver in the mixed doubles with her partner of today. Chen, 27, from Jiangsu province, tall man, 188, 6'2". And Ma Jin, and there'll be plenty of support for her because she's from Qingdao, where we are right now. Former world champion, of course, Ma Jin won the World Mixed Doubles Championships in Paris in 2010 with Zheng Bo. And after that gold medal, Zheng Bo ousted from the National Training Centre. Bad attitude cited as the reason for his departure. So for the #2 seeds, Chen and Ma Jin, this is their 3rd final of the year. Won the Korean Super Series and lost in the final of the Malaysian Super Series event to their opponents of today. Ma Jin, incidentally, also winner of the Asian Championships in women's doubles, going back 3 years. 2009 won the title with Wang Xiaoli. So the #2 seeds nearest to us, Chen and Ma Jin, all of their 4 previous matches won in 2 straight games, whereas this pair had a very tough semi-final yesterday against Kim Sa-rang and Choi Hai-in. 3 games it was yesterday for the #1 seeds. So the mixed doubles final, defending champions. Far side of the court, and a repeat of last year's final. #2, 1 and 2 ranked pairs in the world. It's gone wide. And this actually the 10th meeting between these two pairs, such has been their dominance in world badminton. And when you consider that Chen and Ma Jin only formed their partnership at the beginning of last year, 10 meetings between these two pairs just shows how often they've got through to the latter stages of tournaments. Well, of the previous 9 meetings, it's the world champions, there they are, who've won 7 of their previous 9 occasions, including the last, which was the final of that Malaysian Open I was mentioning. And in fact, that Malaysian Open final was very convincing. 21-12, 21-9. Has gone long. Now, if you were with us yesterday, when Chen and Ma Jin were playing their semi-final against Kang and of Korea, they really were struggling with their low serves. I think Chen must have hit 5 or 6 service errors. Ma Jin wasn't as consistent as normal either. And I wonder if they've sorted that out prior to today's final. It's a lovely interception from Ma Jin. In my opinion, these two women on court at the moment, the best two front court players in world badminton at the moment. Oh, it's landed in. What a good rally. Oh, that's brilliant. Great reactions, but more importantly, great vision from Zhu Chen. Not only the racket skills to play it across court, but that's where you identified the big space was. Sometimes when you have these flat, fast exchanges, difficult to really think about the tactics. Often you just react to what's happening. And that was very good indeed. Oh, super play from Ma Jin. Didn't try and do anything too spectacular. There's the little block, racket up, ready. And that interception, just tapping the shuttle in a downward direction. Played to absolute perfection. Back level. 5-all. There's the hand signals. Where she's going to serve to. Where she's going to move afterwards. Oh, that was going wide. Goodness me, well, I don't think Zhang Nan actually had much understanding about where the shuttle was then. But then a mishit from Ma Jin gifted them the point. Oh, it's gone wide. Quite a contrast in the number of titles these two pairs have won. 12 for the world champions. Just 3 for Zhu Chen and Ma Jin. Overdone it. Yeah, very much the commander of the partnership, Ma Jin, just having a word with Zhu Chen, telling him what she thinks they should be doing tactically. Yeah, well, likewise. Yeah, women in the partnerships. Keeping the men in order. Back level. That's a great rally. Really is a question of which pair can get on the attack. Well, 5 straight points from a 5-8 deficit to a 10-8 advantage. That's a delightful drop shot from Zhao Yunlei. It's dropped long. What a rally. Badminton at its very best. And the skills, the reactions, tactical awareness, and yeah, Ma Jin still handing out instruction. 10-all. Who's going to have the advantage at the mid-game interval? Gone wide, and the answer is the defending champions. 1 point in it. whichever pair manages to push their opponent's female player off the net position is winning the rally. Well, this really is an intense battle. Good flick serve. Oh, the run of points comes to an end, because that was 4 straight points to the defending champions. Now, looking for the net shot. That was certainly the hand signal that we saw before. That is just wonderful. What anticipation from Zhao Yunlei. Oh my goodness. Well, even the trick shot from Zhao Yunlei between the legs. Yeah, and the crowd liked that one. Yeah, margin pushed back into the defensive position. And then the world champions able to get Zhao Yunlei intercepting at the net. Yeah, full stretch. Yeah, here we see the keeping the woman at the back of the court, at least attempting to. Margin's made a way forward and makes the difference. Both these women just so efficient when they come forward to the net position. Defending champions have opened up a 5-point cushion. Oh, just completely mistimed her shot there, Margin. Yeah, right idea once again from Margin, wrong execution. 7 game point opportunities for the defending champions. And that's wide, only needed the one chance. Took it well. Well, considering they were 8-10 down at one stage, 13 of the next 16 points. Yeah, it was wide. Good judgment. 21-13. Opening game to the defending champions in 17 minutes. Well, plenty of discussion between both pairs about tactical ploys. In fact, Zhu Chen and Ma Jin still deep in conversation. Umpire calling them to order. Oh, I think he's broken the strings of his racket. Or maybe not. Yeah, you can't just defend in doubles. You've got to eventually try and do something with the shuttle, turn it or drive it. Flick serve is long, and the problems with serve continue for the world number twos. Enjoying their 29th week at number 2 in the world. Oh, indecision. Yeah. Cost him. Played his partner into trouble. We're taking the shuttle so late. Oh, the world champions, actually 15 months as world number ones. Uninterrupted during that period of time. Remained on top spot. Good judgment. It's gone well wide. Yeah, it's so good. I suppose that's the one weakness with Margin, that crouch defence. She does get very set in that defensive stance and therefore can't switch from one side to another. And it's gone wide. And the number 2 seeds have got to be awfully careful here, because if the world champions and defending Asian champions get too much of a lead, it'll be awfully hard to catch back up. Desperate times now from Arjun, the home player. Oh, that's clever. Oh my goodness. Yeah. There's the weakness in defence. Well exploited by Zhao Yunlei. 6 straight points from 4-3. Oh, good defence. Yeah. There was that drive defensive shot that changed the momentum of the rally. Managed to convert in the end. Well, the umpire telling Zhao Yunlei to play on. She says that the court needs to be mopped. Potentially only 1 point away from a mid-game interval when the court can be mopped anyway. That's a great smash from Chen. Yeah. 6 point advantage at the mid-game interval for the defending champions. And they appear to be in control. Well, hands on hips. Doesn't look too happy with the situation. That's understandable. A game and 11-5 down. Chen a margin. If they want to reverse the result of last year's final between these two pairs, going to have to change tactics or do something drastically differently. Yeah, and that will certainly help their cause. Oh, he's gone wide. Yeah, well, little run here would do the number 2 seeds the world of good. Yeah. There's one of our army of stringers, busily repairing rackets all week. Yeah, nicely done. Good rally. Just apologises for the good fortune. It was a good return of serve from Zhu Chen. Pounced on that low serve. Oh, more good fortune for the defending champions. Well, they do say you create your own luck. Good jump in the air from Zhang Nan. Drifted wide. Once again, a 6-point advantage opened up. It's a good rally. Zhu Chen's not hitting in the right place to involve his partner. He's a very strong player. Physically strong, hits the shuttle hard, moves well, but sometimes I think Zhu Chen doesn't think carefully enough about where he's placing the shuttle. The tactical awareness still needs to be developed, in my opinion. Yeah, prime example. Hits it hard across courts, thinking that's hit on the woman, but left a big gap exposed down his forehand side. Oh, going for the acute angle again. This time making the error. He's not pleased with himself. Flick serve is long. He's still struggling with his serve. Perhaps not the courage or the confidence to go for the low serve. Wasting it anyway with a flick that goes out. Oh, my goodness, mate. Well, doesn't that just exemplify my point once again? Just so intent on hitting hard rather than thinking about placement. Totally wild from Zhu Chen. And the defending champions now just 2 points away from retaining their Asian title. Yeah, good rally. That's excited the crowd. And you see, when Ma Jin's able to get involved in the rally, she makes such a difference. And sadly, her partner, Zhu Chen, just hasn't involved her often enough. Yes, good placement of the smash. It's the weakness in defence of Ma Jin exposed once again. And now 8 opportunities to retain their title. Take it on their first chance. 21-13, 21-12. The victory for the defending champions and #1 seeds Zhang Nan and Zhao Yunlei. And the home fans disappointed that Qingdao's very own Ma Jin going down in the final. There you can see confirmation of the score. Just 38 minutes for 21-13, 21-12 victory. So 4 of our 5 finals completed. Only one of them so far going the full distance. That was women's singles with Li Sherui beating the defending champion, last year's champion, Wang Yihan. And the world #1s in the mixed doubles, Zhang Nan and Zhao Yunlei. Comprehensive victory over the world #2 ranked